Popularly known as Q, S, T and R block Kayal, these backwater areas in Alappuzha are wonders of indigenous agricultural engineering know-how of Kerala and remind its visitors of the famous dikes of Holland. Extensive areas of land have been reclaimed from the backwaters and are protected by dikes built all around. A leisurely cruise along the canals that surround these backwaters is a memorable experience. One of the major rice granaries of Kerala, majority of the area known as Kuttanad lies in Alappuzha district with remaining in Kottayam. Travelers reaching the town of Alappuzha can take the Alappuzha-Changanasheri bypass road to explore the heart of Kuttanad. The region is marked by vast expanses of paddy fields and at places interrupted by canals and backwaters. The backwaters here are one of the picturesque in Kerala, enabling one to enjoy its beauty and to observe the rural life. Kayal is a backwater spot that can be reached within half an hour by boat from Punnamada in Alappuzha. From the Punnamada side, one can reach Kayal by going through the Vembanad lake and taking the deviation via Kuttitod. It is a picturesque backwater setting marked by an eye-catching islet dominated by coconut trees. It is a spot frequented by local fishermen. Alappuzha is one of the prime backwater destinations in Kerala for travelers. Its vast expanse of backwaters and its rustic village life are often best enjoyed through a cruise on the placid backwaters in a houseboat. Houseboats found in Alappuzha are modified versions of the traditional Kettuvallam or the once popular rice barges, and they come in different levels of comfort. Named after the first Prime Minister of India, Jawaharlal Nehru, the annual snakeboard race held on the Punnamada backwater is a much-awaited event for the local community as well as for enthusiasts from far-off places. It is a festival atmosphere that has its excitement built by the cheering spectators and the fierce competitive spirit of the snakeboard teams that take part in the event. Alappuzha Beach is one of the most popular picnic spots in Alappuzha and is close to the town of Alappuzha. The pier, which extends into the sea here, is over 137 years old. The beach also has an old lighthouse. It is one of the rare temples in India dedicated to the serpent gods. At the Mannarashala temple near Haripad, hundreds of snakes live around this temple and thousands of people visit this temple with various offerings. These offerings are meant to appease the serpent gods and to seek their favors, especially issues related to delayed marriages, for bearing children, or for getting relief from certain disease conditions. One of the oldest temples in Alappuzha is the Mullaikal temple in the heart of Alappuzha town. The presiding deity of the temple is goddess Bhagavati. Alappuzha was once a major trade center in Kerala, and here too, members of the Jain community came for trade and commerce. The Jain temple in Alappuzha is testimony to their continuing presence in Alappuzha. The temple, predominantly in white, is an attraction for visitors to Alappuzha. At Karumadikuttan, near the Kamapuram temple, is where you can find the black granite statue of Lord Buddha. The statue dates back to the 9th or 10th century. It is used to be out in the open, but now the statue is protected with a roof. The palace built by Maharaja Martandavarma is located near Kayamkulam in Alappuzha district. This magnificent palace, having 16 blocks, is now an archaeological museum and houses antiques, paintings, sculptures, swords and artifacts in bronze. Among the museum highlights include a Bible in Sanskrit language and also a mural from the 18th century portraying Gajendra Moksham, which is one of the largest murals in Kerala. Located near the village of Kainagari is Chavara Bhavan. This is the ancestral home of the blessed Kuriakos Elias Chavara. The building has become a shrine and a center for seeking spiritual solace. One of the main attractions of Chavara Bhavan is the 250-year-old lighted lamp preserved intact in its original form. One of the oldest churches in Kerala, the St. Mary's Church at Chambakulam in Alappuzha, is believed to be one of the 7 established by St. Thomas. The annual feast at this riverside church falls on the 3rd Sunday of October every year. The feast of St. Joseph is celebrated on March 19th. The St. Sebastian's Church, popularly known as Arthungal Church, is located about 22 kilometers north of Alappuzha. The church is a major Christian pilgrim center, and the annual festival, Arthungal Perunal, is participated by thousands of devotees from all religions. The church, dedicated to St. George, established in 1810 and located on the banks of the river Pamba, is thronged by devotees irrespective of caste and creed. According to popular belief, devotees pray and give offerings, especially those given for getting relief from mental disorders and other ailments, which are responded favorably. The annual feast at the church falls on the 5th, 6th and the 7th of May every year.